Hello? Oh, Ian, hello. No, I'm fine. Well, I ain't got much choice, have I? Madam's day off, innit? No, I feel much better now, honest. Must have been that Chinese takeaway we had last night. No. I'll see you back here.
Here. I don't know what's got into your Charlie, up with the lark he was this morning.
Yes, well, if you come in half an hour later, you'd never have got this lot back by 12
I just seen him outside Frank's. He got a couple of orange boxes and a suitcase. I don't know what he's up to.
Collecting firewood, heading up north, who cares?
Oh, you sound like you couldn't care less.
No, I couldn't, to be quite honest. Biggest mistake of my life was the day I married him.
Oh, do you mean that?
Yes, of course I do. I wouldn't say it otherwise.
Only you see, well, I know what they say about old maids, but to be quite frank, sometimes when I see him at breakfast or hanging about queuing outside the bathroom with that cigarette dangling out of his mouth, I don't think I've missed out on a thing, have I?
Oh, not a thing. It's grossly exaggerated, believe you me. I just thought all them years of Doris's would have taught you that, Mum.
Well, it has been a bit of an eye-opener, yes.
Yes, it beats me how your poor dear mother ever let you go there.
Oh, well, you see, there wasn't much on offer, really, not down the labour. I mean, and me never being on the workforce before, it was either a meter maid or collecting them shopping trolleys from some car park or Doris's.
Yeah, that must have been a shock to the system in more ways than one.
No, not really, because, well, like, I'm my own boss. I mean, I know exactly what's got to be done and I just get on with it.
Yeah, well, she gets on with it upstairs.
And the money ain't too bad.
Bad? It can't be nothing else, running a house like that.
And I say, I'll get a nice cooked breakfast and 11s. And, oh, you'd be surprised at the number of interesting people I'll get to meet.
I can imagine.
I don't know what I'm going to do if ever she thinks of giving it all up.
Give it up, Doris. Never. She gets too many perks.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I think she's up to something.
Do you?
She had an estate agent round the other day asking him what she'd get for the place.
Oh, well, throw in the goodwill, small fortune.
I mean, where else am I going to get a job that pays £1.35p an hour?
She must have seen you coming.
Oh, Arthur, you still here?
I fancied another cup of tea.
Oh, good. No post?
Nah, you'd have thought we'd heard something by now, wouldn't you? I don't expect to hear about the holiday, but a letter at least.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of things to arrange, Arthur, and those TV people must be ever so busy.
Yeah, but we want to know, don't we?
Yeah, but it went out on cat and mouse, so there's no two ways about it.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
You know what? I'm so excited. I have to pinch myself when I wake up of a morning.
I'll show you you're not dreaming. Come
Get
here.
off you. I've got work to do, and so have you.
Yeah.
Pete only said he's set up for you. It's gone 9 already.
All right.
Ian, you'll be back before I go on my shift, won't you?
Yeah, of course I will. That mortgage bloke comes at 2, you know.
Oh, yeah. You will tell me what he said, won't you?
Oh, I will.
Right.
Hey, Paulie.
What?
Now, I know we've talked about it sometimes, about what the kids would do without us, you know.
It's not as if we're a fat lot of help to them now, does it? Anyway, you never know. They'll probably manage a darn sight better than we did.
Oh, I hope so. But I'd feel a lot easier if we had something to leave them.
Yeah, I know. Now, come on, Arthur. You get out there and earn a few, Bob. Send Pete in, will you? Tell him I'm making him a nice cup of tea and a sandwich. That'll get him in.
Hey, Pauline.
Yeah?
I know we agreed, but you are definitely behind me buying this house, aren't you?
Soon know if I weren't.
Yeah, it's just that I don't want to look a nana in front of that fella, you know?
There is just one thing.
What?
Well, I've really set my heart on having this house, but,
What?
supposing the mortgage people don't take us on.
Come along now. Nothing over a fiver, ladies and gents. Each item guaranteed to give you pleasure for life. Half the stock under £1, ladies and gents. Oh, come on, missus. Yeah. Hey, what about you, mate? No charge for looking, you know.
Watch you, Mr. Cotton.
Look, Dorothy. It's Granddad.
What you doing here? As if I couldn't guess.
Oh, she's a spit of my Nick, isn't she?
Your Nick, is he? Funny we didn't get to hear nothing of the wedding.
Well, we didn't know where you were, Mr. Cotton. And he was a bit ashamed to tell his mum what was the drug charge. Now, we thought he'd better keep quiet in the circumstances.
He's kept a lot quiet, it seems. Where was she born?
Whips Cross Hospital.
Thought they had closed down.
Oh, you're wrong there.
What time?
Half hour after midnight. I'll never forget it. 13 hours in labour. I was half dead. But she was worth it. Here, do you want to hold her?
I'll leave that to her grandma.
Once I finished my shopping, I thought I'd pop in and see her. What time's she finishing the laundrette? About 1:30?
Round about then.
How's trade?
Booming.
Here, let me have a go.
Eh?
I've worked a few markets in my time. Morning, love. How about a treat for your old banger? How much is this, Dad?
Hey, oh, £3.
£3 to you, love. They were £5 yesterday. Best quality and all. Come on, what's £3? All right, lovely. Cheers, love. Bye. There you go. How's that then?
I can't tell you how much Doc'll appreciate you taking little Dorothy around.
Not just now, Cindy, please. You got mutton or what?
I'm not employed to answer the phone, Frank.
employed to answer the phone, Frank.
Very good, then. Very good.
About time, too. Oh, it's 11:minute, you know. Don't strain yourself, boy.
I'm here to pull pints.
I want these bags carrying
We'll have a
through.
word with Frank.
Oh, where is Frank?
On the phone.
Well, what's wrong with you? Or do you want to clip round the ear hole?
I'll have to have a word with Frank first, won't I? See whether the shift in the foodstuffs is within the terms of my employment, OK?
Oh, I'll give you a hand tomorrow.
Thanks, love. Hi, Frank.
Mum, I'm sorry, love, but I'm in a hurry to get to the car.
Good, you'll be in time to sort out Charlie Cotton.
Sorry?
He's in front of your lot, pitching out of a suitcase.
That's all I need, isn't it?
Oh, and Frank.
Yes, Mum.
I just want to say thanks.
What for, darling?
I don't want you and Pat to lift a finger. You leave everything to me.
Oh, the wedding? Yes.
You won't regret it. It'll be a day you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Yes, one way or another, Mother.
But
Yes.
where is Pat?
It's her day off, darling. She's gone down to get some brochures for the honeymoon, no doubt.
Oh, I'm spending a few more bob, I
If
bet.
there is nothing else, sweetheart.
Frank?
Yes.
We're running a bit low on cigarettes.
Oh, do me a favour, Simon. Go down the road. No, don't worry, son. I'll get them myself.
Thank you.
Frank,
What, darling?
I was wondering
Sorry,
if I could have a bit of time off today.
No, that's impossible, love.
Oh, please, Frank, I've got to go to the doctor's.
I'll be back about 4 o'clock. You can go then, all right?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
All right, okay.
I saw you near the other day, didn't I?
Did you?
Yeah, you weren't round here, did you?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh. You're from up north, aren't you?
However did you guess?
Well, it's easy, you know, your accent.
Well, like a man with a bit upstairs.
So how long you been down here, then?
I'll fit in all right, don't worry.
You're moving in, then?
Never know your luck.
Keep seeing her around, do she?
I wouldn't say no.
Trouble is, you never do you?
Eh?
Oh, forget it.
It's like a madhouse in there, Pete. Look, I'll set up with you later, OK?
Yeah, no sweat. I'll see you later, mate.
Hey, Sharon, getting as bad as your mum.
Ain't all for me, eh?
I'm the one in the big box, Sharon.
I think you're a bit long in the toothpick.
Not for some things, I'm not.
Right behind you, go. Cheers. Oh. Sorry about that. Won't be a second. OK, look.
So,
1 sec, yeah?
who you got around to go cup of tea? No.
Oh, that's all I need.
I've given you some more chips and extra sausage, all right,
Thanks,
love?
Mrs. Mo.
All right, darling, thanks. 10 minutes that poor Trevor's been standing there.
Hey, my fault you've been busy on the phone.
10 minutes, and I was on the phone about Pat and Frank's
I'm a
wedding.
barman. I'm employed by Hillside to serve drinks.
Oh, you're more like a parrot.
Under the terms of my contract,
You ain't got no
I can sell a
contract.
punter a bag of nuts or a bag of crisps. But when it comes to sausage and mash or shepherd's pie, that's your department.
I get it. Work to rule, is that it?
Seeing as I ain't management material, yes.
I can't say I blame him.
And I might know you'd shove your oar in.
Well, it ain't fair, is it? I mean, it's all right for them to leave him in charge and they swan off for the day, but not when they go off on their honeymoon.
They're not the only ones swanning off, are they?
Meaning?
Didn't I hear you ask Frank for an hour off this afternoon?
Don't worry, you'll probably deduct it from your wages. Anyway, we're not talking about me, and it's none of your business.
And who my son appoints as deputy manager when he's on his honeymoon is none of yours.
I saw it in the shop window. What do you reckon?
It's great, but you do realise you're going to start a war in this house, don't you?
Sorry?
Well, as soon as Martin claps his eyes on that, there's going to be a right tug of war.
Oh, I didn't think, Arthur.
That's all right, that's all right. And they can share it, can't they?
Yeah, of course.
It's really very kind of you, Sharon. Vicky will love it.
I hope so.
Mind you. We'll have to take her over to the Square to ride it. There's no room in here.
Arthur, I bet be going.
Oh, well, there's no rush, is there?
Well, I told Sal pop into the Victor soon.
Well, you're more than welcome to pop in here anytime you like. You know that, don't you?
Do I?
Look, Sharon, you're family. And I wouldn't like to think of you... But what I'm trying to say is, you can come and go as you please, all right?
Oh, Arthur, it's not that easy, and you know it.
This is my house. And you've been in and out of it since you were a kid. And as far as I'm concerned, that welcome mat is where it's always been. And if you need any help, don't hesitate to come to me, no matter what goes on between you and Shell. Now then, work. What are you going to do, go back into the travel business?
I don't think I'll be working for a while, Arthur.
Well, if you can manage it, I don't blame you.
Arthur, there's something I want to tell you while I got the chance.
Yeah?
Well, it's not that important. Well, you see, everyone always envied me at school. I had the best clothes, the best everything. I had the glamorous mum. But I love me mum and dad, you know that.
Sharon,
Now
love
listen,
you.
Alf. It's just that I'd have changed places with Michelle any day. To have a dad that sat down in front of the box with his family every night, I'd have passed up everything for that.
15, please, love.
Hello, Alex. Yes, I wanted to have 2 of your nice soft rolls.
With cheese?
Oh, no, nothing in them, no plain, because I've got my daughter-in-law outside to see my granddaughter, and they're coming over to tea, and, well, they hadn't got none across the road. Oh, poor little mite. Hey, Sue. I had child meat at mother, you know, Ali. It's a pity Sue couldn't hold herself together.
30 pence, please, Doc.
Yes, but I'll do give her my best when you see her, won't you?
I will do if I can get through to her.
Yes, mustn't keep them waiting. Excuse me. I couldn't have been more embarrassed if he'd had a white stick and been selling matches. I shouldn't think Frank was none too impressed neither.
Fly pitching, was he?
Oh, Hazel, I've tried and I've tried to get him to knuckle down, but it's a lost cause, I'm afraid. I mean, you wouldn't believe this, that when we first met, the world was his oyster. He could have gone right to the top. Working on the buses, he was a Climpy. He could have been an inspector by now if he'd stuck to it. White-collar work and no trouble at all.
I wonder where he went.
I can't say I'm bothered, but no good'll come of it, you mark my words.
There you go. Thanks. It's 5:02 already.
If my Frank said he'd be back by 4, he will be.
Yeah, I just don't want to miss my bus, that's all.
Well, what's wrong with you anyway?
Nothing at all.
I think we're going to the doctor's.
Yeah, well, to tell you the truth, Mo, it's not me at all. It's a friend of mine. She's a bit worried and I said I'd go with her.
Someone else got himself landed, eh?
Landed?
You? Oh, come off it, Cindy. You weren't born yesterday. In the family way, pregnant, call it what you like.
She'd have told me if she was, I think, Mo.
Want to put your money where your mouth is? 5.
Hey, I'm back.
There he is. You see, I told you.
All right, thanks, Frank. I'll be back at 5.
All right, my darling. Where's Simon, Mum?
Talking to that woman with all that hair.
I thought he was working a raw.
She'd be in your handbook and all.
Listen, you two be all right down here. Pat's not back here. I want to take this opportunity to have a quiet word with Ricky.
What's he done now?
The future, Mum, not the past.
Oh, all right. Go on, I'll manage.
Okay.
And that's why it closed.
Yeah, well, if they hadn't closed it, they might have had it closed for him.
The police?
Yeah? How did you guess?
Simon, there's a lot of empties round here. Want collecting?
No, we're not that busy. You couldn't do us a favour, could you?
No, I could not. 2 can play at that game. Plates are my department.
Excuse me.
I do hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Oh, nothing that won't keep.
Ah, Ricky.
Yeah?
I want a word to you.
What about?
About school, me and Pat's been talking.
It don't matter how much you and Pat know, I won't get them GCSEs.
Yes, I know.
It don't matter how much... What?
Get me one of those, boy, I'm gasping.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm thick.
I'm not saying anything, son.
It's just all that studying, that it ain't me. It ain't gonna get me anywhere. Not in the sort of job I'll be going for.
What sort of job is that, then? Because that is exactly what I want to talk to you about, boy.
I thought you and Pat had enough to think about for your wedding and that. Or have you changed your mind?
No way, Jose.
So what about schooling?
Well, I don't see any point in you staying on, do you?
No.
It doesn't matter how much Pat stands over you. You're not going to be swimming in qualifications, are you?
Yeah?
So what do you want to do?
Well, football would have been all right.
Come on, boy, that's out there.
Well, I don't know.
Come on, you're too old to be taken up.
It's not that I weren't good enough. It's just I should have had some more practice, that's all.
Yes, well, you better start thinking some, because the old future time has got a habit of slipping away.
It's a song, isn't it?
Yes, sung by a chorus of distraught fathers all over the world. Look, you've got a careers advisor at your school. Why don't you go and see him?
Oh.
All right, huh?
Well, she'll ask me what I want to do. Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, you must be interested in something. What about a pub game?
No, thanks. I don't know in a pub all my life.
What about a carpentry, building, something like that?
Don't fancy it.
Well, I can't see you in an office, boy. Maybe in a dole queue office, but nothing kosher.
I ain't going on the dole straight from school, Dad. Not if I can help it.
Well, my advice to you is, son, get your thinking cap on. Look, I've got to go downstairs now because Cindy's not here. Then I'm going over to the car lot. Come and see the old dad over there later on, and we'll continue our chat then, eh?
You're getting to be quite a regular here.
It reminds me of my local back home.
Are you just a visitor then?
It's closed at the moment. The brewery giving it a facelift.
I've been thinking about one of them myself. Got to move with the times.
Well, if I were you, love, I'd get an estimate first.
You're all right, Mum.
Present company accepted.
What was that all about?
Just a bit of fun.
Well, what'd you find out?
If you ask me, she's no better than she ought to be.
She's bought Vicky a try. Does Michelle know?
What about the train? No, of course not. I haven't seen her all day. She's been at work.
Yeah, well, she'll go mad when she finds out. You should have told her to take it back.
Well, I'm keeping well out of it, Pauline. And if you've got any sense, you'll do the same. It's nothing to do with us. If Michelle doesn't want Vicky to have that, then it's up to her to tell Sharon herself.
Yeah, well, it beats me where she's getting the money from.
Yeah, she does seem to be splashing it about, doesn't she?
Well, I'm telling you now, that dress she bought Vicky the other day, that cost a few, Bob, I can tell you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I came to tell you what that bloke said.
Oh, yeah. Good or bad news? It's got to be bad, otherwise you'd have told me straight off.
Well, I'll fill you in with the details a little later, but at the moment, it's all systems go.
Yeah! We've done it! Oh, darling, I can't believe it.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I'll give you a hand.
No, it's all right, Tom.
Her gran all right, was she?
Oh, it made her day, us turning up like that.
I'm about to make her day and all. Safe journey.
All right, bye.
Hello, Miss Papadopoulos? Yeah, Ali Osman here, yes. Yeah, I got your letter, yeah, that's what I'm calling you about. Look, you just can't do this, you know, I'm not made of money, you know. Yeah, I know the rent's due for an increase, but come on, double. I'm just about scraping and living together as it is. Yeah, look. Miss Papadopoulos, I've been here 8 years now, you know, I mean, surely we could come to some kind of a compromise. Yeah, well, I'm sorry too, OK?
Hello, Sydney.
Hello.
How'd it go, darling?
How I live?
Here, babe. What was wrong with you?
Ingrown toenail.
Oh, they can be murder when you're in your pins all day.
Yeah, say that again.
Did they give you anything?
More than 90 franca. Yeah, should do the trick.
Ricky!
Yeah?
Off over the lot, son.
Right, I'll see you there in 10 minutes.
Don't let me down, as a good boy.
Right, I'm off.
Oh, at least give me time to get my breath
I
back.
should have clocked off 2 minutes ago. I'm meeting Sharon.
Well, where's Pat?
She ain't back yet, but don't worry. Most still here.
Oh, thanks a lot. Hello, Doc, you sure?
No, I don't think I will.
Oh, don't tell me you're going to go really wild and have an orange juice.
A Bloody Mary.
What?
A Bloody Mary.
Oh, you're pushing the boat a bit, aren't you, Doc? What's the celebration?
Well, I've just been talking to Hazel, you know, my daughter-in-law. It's about little Dorothy Nicola. It's going to be official, you know, in the eyes of God.
What is?
Well, Nick and Hazel, they're going to let Duncan do a proper christening.
Well, I'm just on the way to see Sharon now.
Well, can you spare a minute? Shell wants a word.
What about?
It beats me why she wants to drag you in it.
That's what we're here for.
I will.
You met the governor?
No.
You couldn't meet a nicer bloke if you tried. Look, it says here 845, but it's got to be worth another £100 at least. She's a good little runner. Got her MOT. And take a look at these tyres, look. Got more grip than an all-in wrestler.
Not bad.
Don't take my word for it. I'll tell you what to do. If you pop in tomorrow, the boss will be here then.
Okay.
You can take it for a spin, yeah?
Right. Yeah, all right.
That's about 10 o'clock, yeah? That suit you?
Yeah, fine.
Right, what's the name?
Phillips.
Phillips. P-H.
Yeah. I-double-L-I-P-S.
Right. Right, Mr. Phillips. See you tomorrow at 10, OK?
Right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Not bad, son. Not bad at all.
Here, you see my missus, Frank?
No, I haven't, but I want to work with you.
Yeah, well, some other time. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Now.
Yeah, okay. All right, but make it fast.
I understand you had a suitcase out here this morning.
So? You don't own the pavement, do you?
It's very true to say, my old son, but you show me your licence, I won't say a dicky bird.
Licence?
Yes, that little bit of paper you got when you and Dot decided to tie the knot.
Oh, it ain't come through the post yet.
Oh, the old ain't come through the post syndrome, eh? Well, until it does, Charlie, my old son, take a bit of advice. Find yourself another pitch, otherwise you might find my size 11 right up your Khyber. Am I getting through to you?
Well, if you do see Dot, tell her I'm looking for her.
Hello, man. Sorry, oh, Fred Ollie.
Mr. Phillips, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Well done, son. You're good around motors, you know that?
I ain't got your gift for the game.
Yeah, you listen to your old dad, you got talent, I'm telling you.
I'd rather mess about with the engines.
Really? There is an engine. That careers officer we was talking about.
Yeah?
Why don't you get her to set up a couple of motor mechanic courses for you?
You're mad, you're on all fingers and
I've
thumbs.
got a good idea, boy. If the worst comes to the worst, you can always move in with me here.
What, partners?
Get out of here, partners. General dog's body, that's what I didn't mind.
How much an hour?
Listen, while you're doing your training, you can work around here with the bits and pieces, right? Then you can go away and do some work experience and then come back here and maybe, just maybe, you could set up round here.
What, my own business, you mean?
Come on, you can do all of me MOTs and all the other bits and pieces.
Yeah, brilliant. Can't go wrong.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have a word with the council, see if we can buy that pile of rubble next door.
Well, there's no harm in asking, is there?
How about this, Cocker? Frank Butcher and Son.
I'd give anything for that, Dad.
So would I, son. So would I.
I hope this is not all you're having tonight.
I'll have a cheese and onion while you're there.
It is, isn't it?
Might go for a burger later on.
Burgers, crisps, that lot of good they'll do you. And you want to get something nourishing inside you.
Could have a milkshake, I suppose.
You've seen my Frank now. He didn't get to be the great big stuffy lad he is on eating junk food.
Yeah, Mo, could you hold the fort while I go off to Lou?
Yeah, don't be all day then.
Them burgers are all right if you put plenty of tomato sauce on them.
I can see I'm going to have to do something about you, young fella, my lad.
There you are. I've been looking for you everywhere.
Yeah, well, I can't say the same for you, and before you ask, the answer's no.
Go on, you can manage another. By the time I've finished, I think you're going to need one.
No, I'm afraid not, Charlie. Even you couldn't put the mockers on today. But I will have another of these Mary things.
You what?
No, with a drop of brown sauce. I shall remember today for as long as I live. Nick and Hazel have made me the happiest woman alive.
Yeah, sure, I want to talk to you about.
Why?
Yeah, better have one of these and all.
She's all right, isn't she?
That one will always be all right. Saw her at the bus stop. She was getting on as I was getting off. Been down the Caledonian Road.
Caledonian Road? Well, Hazel lives round there. What were you doing up there?
Saw her sister. That's who she lives with. And I was right.
Right about what?
That Hazel's been trying to con you.
Charlie, I don't want to hear another word. I just don't want to know.
Hazel's her sister, and yeah, she knew Nick. But that baby ain't hers, it's her sister's. And it ain't Dorothy Nicola, it's Katie Joanna.
You're lying.
I'm telling you, Dot, that kid ain't our Nick's. Once she gets home and finds out I've had words, you won't see him for dust.
How could you, Charlie? How could you do this to me? I've always known you had a mean streak, but you know to begrudge me my little happiness.
It ain't that, Dot, I swear. I just don't like seeing you take for a ride.
Oh, that's wonderful coming from you. You've done nothing but take me for a ride since the day we met.
You're right, Dot, I have. But I never really meant to. Not on purpose, like, it's just the way I am. Same as you're the way you are. At the end of the day, there's not much we can do about it, is there?
Yeah, well, I don't have to sit here and listen to your lies. I've never had to listen to your lies. I'm sorry, Charlie, but that is it. I don't want ever to see you again. That child is my grandchild, like it or not, and that is the end of it.
I knew you'd take it like this. Here.
What's that?
It's the sister's phone number. Give her a call.
I don't know.
Call her. If you don't believe me, talk to her yourself. I said you probably would. 226.
Engaged.
We'll give it another go in a second.
Yeah, well, Michelle said to bring it back. Says we can all go out the surgery.
Yeah?
Yeah, on account of Dr. David being on his
It's
own.
all right, Si. You don't need to make excuses.
If you've got a receipt, maybe you get a refund,
I
Sharon.
don't want a refund. I bought that for Vicky, and it's downright cruel of Michelle not to let her have
She
it.
doesn't think you can afford it.
Yeah, but it's none of her business.
I know you've got this £9.5 to spend, but you have been going a bit overboard, haven't you, Sharon?
Money, that's what anyone ever thinks about. If that's the way Little Miss Independent wants to play, it's no skin off my
Well,
nose.
it's not like that, is it, Sharon?
Anyway, how's work going? How's the work to all going round?
You'd have been proud of me.
Would I?
Yeah. Well, let's face it, Sharon, if you was in my shoes, you'd do exactly the same thing.
It's a bit of a put down, isn't it?
Thought Mum might put in a good word for me.
She's probably still working on it.
Well, she better hurry up, else come this wedding, I'll quit.
I'll believe that when it happens.
I'm serious.
So am I.
She must have taken the phone off the hook. Perhaps you better leave it till the morning.
Just another one of these.
Do you think you should?
No, not really, but I will. Don't seem to be having much effect so far.
No, it's all right if I pop up for a quick cigarette.
I didn't know you'd taken up the fags.
Oh, just one now and again, yeah.
OK, but before you go, take that Trevor another half over there. Don't let on me, OK?
OK. There you are, love.
Tom. Pauline, I was wondering about that holiday.
What about it?
Well, I thought about if we could cash it in, I could put the money towards the deposit.
Arthur, the council haven't even agreed yet.
But he said it was a mere formality.
But when will we know then?
Well, he said in a week, maybe 2.
Oh, what, then you have to fill that lot in?
Well, the bloke said he'd help me with it.
Oh, Arthur, they are all right, that lot, aren't they? I mean, they're not like the last little turnout you got involved with.
Pauline, they're like a building society. You've seen these. They've got their own official rules and regulations. They're just like any society down the high street.
Well, I suppose you're right. And after all, we have managed without a prop holiday for all these years.
Yeah, now, you sure?
Positive.
Oh, good. That money will help towards the deposit. That is, Michelle's money, of course.
Oh, no, Arthur. No, that's not a good idea.
Why not? Michelle and Sharon have got no use for it. Put that with this, and we'd be laughing.
Well, I suppose it might make the repayments easier.
A lot easier.
No, Arthur, no, I'm sorry. It's not a good idea. I don't like it.
Well, at least let me talk to Michelle about it. Like we were saying this morning, it'd be her and Vicky that benefit in the end.
Sis, I'm back.
All right, Pete, I'll just get your tea.
Why is it you always jump up as soon as he comes in?
I said don't talk about it. Think about it, all right?
All right, sis.
love.
You all right, Aunt?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine, fine.
Look, I know you love having me here, but I think it's best if I go back to my own flat, eh?
Oh.
It's ringing.
Hello? This is Mrs. Cotton. Is that... Look, it was just that I wanted to check, you know, because I know it sounds silly, but my husband says he was round there today. Oh, he was? Yes, he did. Look, are you sure? Yeah, well, of course you are, haven't you? Hazel said... Oh, yes, I see. Katie Joanne. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
You see? She was just trying to con you. I knew straight off. You can't get one over on me that easy. I can smell a con a mile off. And she was working up the big one. I know the way they operate. You want to thank me, Doc? Here, Doc, have another drink. Doc, don't take it like that. Just forget it, eh? After all, no real harm done, is there?
A murder in Oxford takes Linley away from home and his wife. Inspector Linley Mysteries at 2:20. Classic EastEnders next.